Hi there, everybody. This is SteelyRen, and I thought I'd do something a little different today, honestly. I do want to continue with my other videos, but here recently I've started enjoying Morrowind. As crazy as that is, I just think it's a really cool game. Hi, dude. In the future, one thing I really want to do when I built my computer, my gaming computer, is make a playthrough of a heavily modded Morrowind. A playthrough that would make Morrowind look fantastic and play fantastically. Right now, I'm playing with very vanilla graphics, but I've changed some mechanics just to make it easier to play. Oh, yeah, this quest, I forgot. Kill 100 agents, 400 symptoms. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Can I advance yet? I am a journeyman now. Okay, that's cool. What about, you train? Can't train yet. Okay, how about more orders? Need somebody to return a code book that belongs to our client. The code book our client wants is in the hands of Saltilda, Southwall, and Belvoir. Find that code book and bring it back to me. Okay. I think they mean the Southwall Corner Club. So that's where we're gonna go. With modern graphics, and if you change a few game mechanics, Morrowind is a very, very playable game. The rich storyline, in particular, has always amazed me. You take a story of a hero overcoming all odds, but then you add 1,000 exotic twists to it. Like it's the kind of thing that fantasy buffs like me can get lost in forever. Just a completely different world where you have to, bust ass to become a hero. It's just it draws you in, especially once you figure out your options for becoming really powerful or finding the secrets to this game. Not to mention the mod community is still alive, very much alive for Morrowind. Oh, there you are. Codebook. What codebook? Okay. What if I bribed you a bit? Okay, now that codebook. Okay, come on. Okay, you know about the codebook. I don't want to interrupt with you, so just take it. Just don't tell anybody I gave it to you. Okay, so I just had to bribe her like 30 gold and she gave it back, and I'll probably get like 100 or something for finishing this quest. I do need to take it back to... Yeah, I do need to take it back to the Belmora guild leader. Maybe I should showcase some of the different creatures and stuff in Morrowind. Like, in Oblivion or Skyrim, for example, you get used to a lot of run-of-the-mill fantasy creatures, like, skeletons, spiders, wolves. Morrowind turns that on its head because some of the most common enemies you fight are like a cross between a dog, a lizard, and an insect. It's amazing. Just the imagination in Morrowind is some of the... How do I even phrase this? 50 seconds? Okay, that's fine. We're gonna wander around just so I can, like, talk and everything. The imagination behind the world and the story of Morrowind is greater than the imagination behind so many other titles, and just there are dozens of examples. Like, Skyrim is a great game, don't get me wrong, and I love the shout powers and everything, but when you really ask yourself how imaginative the SteelyRen storyline is, you have to face the fact that it's pretty standard. Morrowind is about rebelling against a god that is going mad, who wears bug armor and is trying to just protect his people from a truly insane, evil demigod. And you yourself have to become a demigod, uncover ancient secrets, and destroy the heart of one of the first beings to ever exist to destroy this threat to the world. It's it's deep and complicated. It has all kinds of twists and turns you don't expect. You don't ever expect what happens in this story to happen. I'm a big fan of the ideas behind it because the story is so amazing. You never hear of anything like this. Fighting gods and deciding morality and good and evil, it makes you think, it draws you in. Like, even once you know the full story, you just want to know more about the world around the story. It's one of the great things about this game, not the mechanics or the graphics, but the story, the imagination. I wish there was something up here. I always forget there's like no cave or anything up here. And I hope that I can bring this story to life for more people here in the future by really giving this game the kind of overall overhaul it deserves for a playthrough on YouTube. This right now, this is just something I decided I wanted to do today. Yeah, talk about why I'm a fanboy of this while I'm running around awkwardly without anything to do. But I plan on finding all of the graphics and texture mods I can when I build my new computer to really showcase the imagination and the exoticness of this world. And, you know, it's a long storyline. It'll be a long playthrough. And some of the slower parts that are a lot of dialogue, I may skip, just depending. I don't know if I'll have enough fans to tell me what they really want at that point. But, you know, long story short, this is something I really want to do. And I mean, you don't see many people doing that kind of thing on YouTube, so why not? A modernized playthrough of Morrowind. You know, if you're somebody that plans on seeing some of my content, if you already think I've got something going here, which, you know, I'm very flattered if you do think that. Thank you. I'm working fairly hard on all this. Please do leave me some of your ideas and comments. Have I been in that cave already? I can't remember. Probably? Maybe not? There's a mix hound I haven't fought. Oh, this is the bug lizard dog I was telling y'all about. And now it's dead, because I'm really good with spears, just like in Terraria. Alright, let's Zane Sipflu. As crazy as this is, I think I've actually beat that place. So we're not going to go beat it again, we're going to go find a different place. The only thing I really dislike about Morrowind, like the combat mechanics, the magic mechanics, they just need a couple of tweaks to really work okay. You know, the animations, the graphics, the textures, that's all been worked on a lot. But the enchanting system in Morrowind is unfortunately really bad. You can make really powerful enchanted items, but even with 100 intelligence and 100 skill and enchanting and all this other stuff, to make a really powerful enchantment, you really only have a slight chance with each try. Magic and Daggerfall, Morrowind's older brother, a game that wasn't even truly three-dimensional, had a very, very powerful magic system. It was the easiest way to win the game. That's why in Morrowind, magic is so nerfed. You could never use a spell in Morrowind and win the game pretty easily. Even without healing, you know, you could buy like healing potions or whatever. It's just that magic isn't all that necessary, even though I think magic is fun. But it's just unfortunate that one of the things that got caught in the crossfire from all that nerfing was the enchanting system. Like if you take Skyrim's enchanting system as a comparison, you have a lot of options, you have a lot of perks you can choose, you can always create something, even if those somethings aren't useful at first. Oh, we're back in State of Need. Okay, well there's like some stuff out this way. Yeah. But in Morrowind, if you have like a really low enchanting skill, you have to train in your enchanting skill or never even have the slightest thought of making something enchanted. Usually you have to not cheat, but abuse the system to have any chance of making a good enchanted item. You have to. It's not that hard to explain, but it's a lot to explain. You make potions that increase your intelligence, your enchanting, all these other things, until you're basically at the point that it's impossible for you to lose the coin toss, lose the dice roll. Oh yeah, that's this. That's this quest. But yes, if I can, I will probably make my own mod to make enchanting not overpowered, but actually possible. Like if there were a flat 50-50 chance of making an enchantment, that would be a lot more acceptable. But as it stands right now, you have like a 1% chance of making an enchantment with my character right now. It's just not, it's not feasible in a video game. So that's something I'll probably be changing before I do a playthrough, because I like making my own stuff. Let's see. I would love to find a cave or something to go in again. I'm killing these poor mud crabs and they don't deserve it. Oh well. Cliff racers, on the other hand, they definitely deserve it. If they come anywhere near here, I will... Actually, no, they don't even have to come over here. I'll shoot them anyway. Stupid cliff racers. If you're a Bethesda fan at all, you know why cliff racers are awful. Well, I mean, maybe not. Cliff racers are the most annoying enemy to ever exist ever in Morrowind ever. They come out of nowhere, make a loud noise, and will just like hit you from an odd angle. You'll spin around in a complete circle and not see them, and it'll hit you again and be like up here and you didn't know. So yeah, anybody that's played Morrowind hates cliff racers, and I think I've got a mod right now that changes their behavior to be slightly more passive, but I kill them anyway because they're awful. They're awful, awful, awful. Giant flying pterodactyls. Ugh. Where is a cave out here? Morrowind. Come on. Come on, buddy. I know there's a cave around here somewhere. I've played this game enough to know. Morrowind. Probably gonna get attacked by slaughterfish at any moment, but that'll be okay. It'll be fine. Slafterfish. Somebody should mod the Joker's face onto every slaughterfish. That would actually be kind of terrifying. Don't swim in the ocean, kitties. I don't like mud crabs anyway. Dang it, I'm back at Satanin. I don't want to be at Satanin. I want to be out somewhere in a cave, swimming around getting loot. As bad as it sounds, I discovered this playing earlier yesterday, I think it was. If you go into a bandit's cave and get a bunch of skooma, pushing that skooma off is one of the best ways to make money. Oh, for anybody that doesn't know, skooma is made up of moon sugar, and both of those items are basically drugs. Like, it's kind of akin to, I want to say, a mixture between cocaine and LSD. In the Elder Scrolls lore, skooma and moon sugar, well, skooma in particular, is highly addictive, highly illegal, illegalized by the Empire. You know, it's a little different in Morrowind. There's several governments kind of in control, or not in control for that matter. Moon sugar is a lot less potent, and in Skyrim, it's actually used in a food recipe. My God, that makes me sound like such a nerd. That sounds me. Yes, that is how you English. Um, yeah, there's a little bit more backstory. I love filling in the backstory around this world. Oh my God, I have just been running around on tiny little islands in a swampish area for way too long. Morrowind! Dungeon, now! If this gets too bad, I may jump cut. I may just jump cut, because I'm sure just listening to my voice isn't all that entertaining. Or maybe it is. If it is, you know, that's great. That means my commentary skills are finally slightly improving. Asemanu. Asemanu. Ooh, this may be a 6th house shrine. And yes it is. Yes it is. Okay, we are going to be careful, but we are going to fight. Okay, the 6th house is the secret main enemy of this game. All of these ash zombies, corpus walkers, whatever you want to call them, they are under the control of the evil demigod Dagoth-ur. That is so cool. I'm sorry, but I don't think anybody else has ever come up with a storyline like Morrowind's. And if they have, I want to read it, because anything like Morrowind is still fresh enough to want to read. I'm way stronger than you, you ash zombie, corpus stalker. They're all the same thing. It's fine. Basically, these are actually just people that have been infected by Dagoth-ur's, well, spells, influence. It's a little difficult to explain. But needless to say, they're better off being killed now. If we can find any more. I'm worried about running across the dead ordinator. Do you have anything useful? Oh boy. If you hear that crackling noise, whoa, 4,000. Whoa. That is coming with us no matter what. Okay, what do we have to put back on here to... Okay, I don't care about this tower shield relative to how much I can get for those boots. That's crazy. 4,000 gold for a pair of boots. Yeah, I don't care about this shard sword that much, especially since it weighs 20 pounds. Okay, this is what I'm worried about. Let's switch to a healing spell. Okay, good. The sorcerer corpus stalkers are actually a little bit dangerous. They can do a lot to damage your attributes and different stuff, so I'm going to work very hard to get rid of this guy fast. Sorry if you heard me spamming the button like crazy there. But now you can get your attributes damaged really badly in Morrowind, and that can completely hamstring you. Like, you won't be able to carry anything if it damages your strength too much. Your endurance could leave you with very little health. Having your intelligence damaged. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to have to retreat and try to heal here. And unfortunately, my character's not that good at restoration magic. Okay, good. One more. Come on. One more for me. There we go. Okay. But yeah, battle and the results of battle are actually very much a thing in Morrowind. Oh, please, one of you die. If one of you die, I can handle this. Yes, okay. I am kind of good at this game. It'll be alright. One more heal. One more. One more. I don't, he might be out of magic. Or something. Oh, man. I think, let's see, that sound, okay, what sound does is it makes it harder for me to hit. That's one of the spells they have, I guess. But we survived that encounter, even though the Ash Slave sorcerer things are kind of formidable enemies. So that's good to know. I've got it together enough that my level 3 character can fight these kinds of things. If you ever get past level like 20 in Morrowind, you seriously have like a demigod of a character. Like walk up to Dagoth-ur, smack his entire head off kind of power. It takes a long time though. What are you? You're in little... Ooh, you're tougher. What are you called? A corpus something? I've slashed your face like 8 times. Okay, good. Corporate Stalker. Oh, he just looked a little more buff. Okay. Let's see. Bam. What are you? Oh, you're another sorcerer. Die. Okay. Ash salts. Why are these simple potion ingredients worth so much money each relative to their weight? Is that... Oh my god, that's another pair of Ordinator boots. That is amazing. Oh man, I'm gonna get so much money. That is awesome. Risk reward. Go into a dangerous place. Get real loot. Make bank. Step 1, risk. Step 2, loot. Step 3, profit. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Well, you know what, guys? Actually, that's going to be enough for this episode. I've ranted about as much as I want to rant. If you'd like to support me, please leave a like. Please tell me what you think of me doing a modern Morrowind run. Subscribe to me if you like my content. Just any support at all is so welcome, especially in my early days of trying to be a YouTuber. If there's something you'd like to see me play, even one episode, a couple of episodes, you know, leave me a comment. Let's see if I can make it work. But until then, I hope to see y'all in the next video. Thanks everybody if you stuck out the video for this long. I'm going to leave some cards right here at the end of this video if you'd like to check out some other stuff. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope y'all have a great day.